This agreement, as usual, is subject to the approval of our executive board. And once the executive board completes the review, Ghana will have access to about $370 million, bringing the total IMF financial support disbursed under the arrangement since May 2023 to some $2.4 billion. Now, before we hear from the Honorable Minister and Governor Asiama, and prior to addressing your questions, I'd like to briefly outline some of the key points of our assessment and also our discussions with the authorities during this mission. So first, the external position has continued to improve with rapid accumulation of international reserves by the Bank of Ghana. And indeed, the accumulation of reserves has clearly outperformed the program objectives. Economic growth in 2024 was also stronger than expected. However, overall performance with respect to the program's targets and objectives deteriorated significantly at end 2024, reflecting policy slippages in the run-up to the general elections. Both the government's primary balance and inflation missed the targets. Several structural reforms have also been delayed, and some of the milestones in this area were missed. Fortunately, since then, the authorities have adopted bold corrective measures in several areas to ensure observance of the program objectives for 2025 and beyond. In particular, the authorities have adopted a raft of corrective policy and structural measures to address the budgetary implications and root causes of the 2024 fiscal slippages.
What rather started like the most difficult review of the program has ended successfully, with the IMF and the government of Ghana reaching a staff-level agreement on the fourth review today. This marks a significant journey in our collective effort towards resetting the economy for the Ghana we all want. We remain fully committed to the implementation of the program and will do all it takes to ensure that the objectives of the program are on track despite the challenges we inherited. Although there were a number of structural benchmarks and quantitative targets under the program that were breached at the time we took office, we have worked tirelessly to reverse the situation and in some cases fast-tracked the implementation of some key structural reforms ahead of their deadline and embarked on additional reforms. Ladies and gentlemen, to begin with, pragmatic and bold measures have been put in place to address the large payable buildup as at end 2024, which resulted in large primary deficit compared to the program's modest surplus. These measures aimed at strengthening our spending commitment control system, eliminate the accumulation of payables, enhance budget credibility, and promote fiscal and debt sustainability. These measures include the following. 1. We have commissioned the Auditor General together with 2 international audit firms to audit the payable and commitment to validate their legitimacy and value and provide recommendations for collective actions.